Good afternoon. My name is Wesley Sapp, and I'm a sophomore at Florida State University, where I double major in history as well as social science education. I went on the youth tour in the summer of 2012 in between my junior and senior years, and the electric co-op that I went with was Clay Electric Cooperative, which is headquartered out of Keystone Heights, Florida. And my experience in Washington, D.C. with the youth tour program was one that I'll remember forever, and it was because I was simply inspired by all of the individuals that were there from around the country who were engaged in their communities and were doing great things both inside and outside of the classroom. These things inspired me, these individuals inspired me to come back to my community, engage in different opportunities that were available to me, whether it was in town with the Community Council Against Substance Abuse, where I served as a board member, or with my local student government association at my high school, where I created a distracted driving campaign that was ultimately recognized by the United States Secretary for the Department of Transportation, Ray LaHood. These things helped inspire me and keep me engaged in my community all the way to where I am today at Florida State University, where I can continue to work with the Student Government Association here at FSU, and I've also worked with a lobbyist firm here in Tallahassee on a couple of different bills in regards to distracted driving and liquor licensing and things of that nature. Glenn English once said that the NRECA was born in politics, and if it's going to die, it's going to die in politics. And this is something that really resonated with me because it holds so much power and so much truth. Oftentimes, individuals simply aren't involved in their civic duties, and they're not engaged, and apathy is something that's really running rampant throughout our country. And so the quote that he provided me, as well as my trip in Washington, inspired me to get engaged and contact my legislators at the local and the state and federal level to let them know what their constituent feels. And so that has led me to work with a lobbyist firm and work on different social justice issues, and in the job that I have now with the Department of Highway Safety. In terms of what my education can provide my community, I simply want to give back to a community that's given so much to me. I was given so many opportunities through local leaders to become active and become involved in my community that I want to provide those same opportunities for those that will follow me. I want to be able to inspire students to look beyond the fact that, yes, we come from a rural area where oftentimes students are having to work after school because they have to help pay the bills. And so oftentimes students don't believe that there's anything beyond the county limits, that college is simply not an option. And I want to inspire these individuals that college is certainly an option, as well as serving your community and serving those who can't help themselves. A quote that really stuck with me and has always stuck with me is, "You've not truly lived a full day until you have served someone who can never repay you." And so being able to have that pay it forward mentality within my community is going to help so much. 77% of my high school population is on free or reduced lunch. And so these are individuals that are suffering a lot. And so being able to inspire them just a little bit. I don't have to change the world as long as I can hopefully just change one person's world. This is an incredibly competitive scholarship, and I realize that. But just know that the money that you would be providing is truly an investment in a local community that needs your help and needs a lot of people's help. I have to work a couple jobs. I currently have 2 jobs in which I have to pay for my collegiate education. And so this scholarship will help alleviate some of the stress that my parents face as well as that I face in trying to pay for my college education, and will help allow me to focus on my academics and the ultimate reason why I'm here at Florida State, which is to acquire a degree from a great public university and give back to a community that has once again given so much to me. So thank you so much for your time and your consideration. I hope that you have seen that whether or not this scholarship is given to me, that your program truly changes lives, and changes lives for the better. It's changed my life, and without a doubt, I wouldn't be the man that I am today had it not been for my experience in Washington, D.C., where I got to meet so many incredible individuals from around the country and become inspired to give back to a community and truly live by the cooperative's principles, the principles that I think any honorable individual can live their life by and be happy and be successful. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless you.